Did King Township in Ontario, Canada, install new electric vehicle charging stations that are powered with a diesel generator? No, that's not true. A communications officer with King Township informed LED Stories the generator that appears in the photo does not run on diesel, but natural gas. It is the backup power supply for a critical piece of township infrastructure and has no connection to the electric vehicle (EV) charging station. The original tweet by Seamus O'Regan Jr. was posted on Twitter on March 8, 2021. O'Regan is Canadian Minister of Labour and the Member of Parliament for St. John's South Mount Pearl. A screenshot of a quote tweet responding to O'Regan appeared in a post, published by the Facebook page Proud to be Canadian on May 7, 2022. The screenshot shows a response by James M. to a tweet by Seamus O'Regan Jr. It said, quote, James M. at Jameln8 Hey Seamus, what's that big black thing with a fence around it in the background? That's not a diesel generator, is it? Rolling on the floor laughing tears of joy, rolling on the floor laughing tears of joy, end quote. O'Regan's tweet said, quote, Seamus O'Regan Jr. at Seamus O'Regan. March 8. The switch to electric cars is something that we've been told would happen. Someday. Well, someday is here, at King Township. We're installing EV charging stations across region letter C region letter A. 4:39 p.m. March 8, 2021. Twitter for Android, end quote. This is how the post appeared on Facebook at the time of writing. Image source. Facebook screenshot taken on Monday, May 9, 20 hours 56 minutes and 49 seconds 2022 UTC. On March 8, 2022, King Township published a media release titled, King Expanding Electric Vehicle Charger Network. Quote, King Township's network of electric vehicle, EV, charging stations is about to get a jolt thanks to a grant from the federal government. King has secured a $200,000 grant from the Ministry of Natural Resources which, when added to the township's $300,000 contribution, will allow for the installation of between 10 and 12 electric vehicle charging stations throughout the township, amounting to over 20 charging connectors. End quote. LED Stories reached out to King Township to ask about the generator visible in the photo with the charging station. Communications Officer Jason Ballantyne responded by email on May 9, 2022. He said, quote, the dark box in the background of the photo you are inquiring about is a natural gas generator used to support a critical piece of township infrastructure in the event of a power outage. It has no connection to the EV charging station. End quote.